everyone, my name is Chloe and welcome to the start of just a random vlog. I have no purpose behind this. It's Wednesday, so it's not even like a weekly reading vlog. It's just going to be a vlog because I'm feeling kind of anxious about some things, and it always helps me to like talk to you guys either on Instagram or on here, or just like feel like I'm not like alone. So I'm going to talk to you guys. So if you see my shelves are empty, things are changing around here, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. But that's definitely like a big source of my anxiety right now. So books are all in boxes, things are changing. It's a mess. So that's really what's going on. It also went from 75 to 25 in 12 hours. And now it's 25 and frigid. Like feels like negative 12 Fahrenheit. It is so cold. So cold. So we're not really like doing anything outside, that's for dang sure. And even like going places, we're going as few places as possible because getting the kids in and out of the car takes so long that I'm like freezing. And so I'm just not doing it. But I just finished Texas Homecoming by Carolyn Brown, and this is the second in her Ryan family series. And I'm not a fan of cowboy romance, like at all. I got this from Forever Publishing, so thank you to them. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I've liked Carolyn Brown before. Let's just try it. This is my all-time favorite trope ever. First love, second chance. So he's a doctor. She is a vet. And they both come back to the hometown to help with sick parents. And then they get snowed in together. I think it's snow. I can't remember, but yeah, sudden blizzard. So they get snowed in together, and she like loved him. And then in high school, and he was like, "Yo, I gotta pick my career over a chick." Broke her heart, left her, and she has like held him on this pedestal for years. And now, I mean, I don't know how old they are, but I'm guessing like mid to late 20s, and she has like compared everybody to him, and so she's like really kind of like resentful and all of that. And so I love that trope so much. First love, second chance is like my favorite. And I thought this was really cute. I really like the snowed in trope, and his family is the Ryan family, and they're just like a super strong family. I love that. And so I really thought this was good. However, like, I'm not the hugest fan of straight romance, and it's because like them coming back to each other, a lot of the things he said, it was like, this would not happen in real life. Like, that's just not the way real humans talk. So this was good. Not perfect, probably 3.5 or 4 stars. So really like that for what it was. And now I'm reading this month's book of the month selection for me, which was The Golden Couple by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pecknin. I've read from this author duo before and liked it, and I don't know anything about this. So I just started it, and it's about a therapist and this couple. He thinks they're going to talk about their young son getting bullied, but she's like, "Hey, I actually slept with somebody else at the gym." And so that's all I know so far. So far, so good. Really liking this. So stick with me, and I'll tell you probably tomorrow why everything is empty, and we'll go from there. Hey everyone. So it is the next day, I think, maybe. Actually, I don't think it was, because the anxiety thing. So we are not moving. We had all of our carpet replaced, and so I had to box up all of my books and move them, and now I have to undo them. But it actually ended up working out really well, because I moved like 4 of my 6 bookshelves downstairs. And so now I've only got 2 upstairs, and I like it a lot better because my bedroom was like just really cluttered with bookshelves. And so I like it a lot better. I have not finished my book, but I'm almost done, and I'm really liking it so far. But I'm not going to say anything until I finish it, because like the end of thrillers can make or break it. But yesterday we went to a story time. Story times are back at one of the libraries local to us. So we went to story time, and it was so fun. And today we went to it was called Racing Rainbows. And it was just all sorts of arts and crafts to do with cars. And so that was really fun. There was like shaving cream, paint, markers, all sorts of stuff. So a lot of stuff that like is really fun to do, but not really fun to clean up. So we went to an activity at the rec, and that was it. So I will check in later and let you know what I think of the book. Hey everyone, happy Saturday. So I'm here at the post office right now because one of my friends was doing something on Facebook where it was like basically like chainmail, but everybody sends a book to one person. You send one book to one person and then like you get a bunch of books in return. So I don't really know how it works, but I'm going to send some books, and you're supposed to send one of your favorites. And so I'm sending Heard It in a Love Song by Tracy Garvis Graves to my person. And so I'm going to send that right now. And then I'm going to go get some groceries. I'm by myself because it's Saturday, and I've just been like struggling to like keep my head above water. And so Jeremy took the kids to soccer this morning. Normally either I take them or we all go together, but this week he took them. And so, I finished my workout, and now I'm doing this, gonna grab groceries and just do like all the things that are so much easier to do by yourself. So I am almost out of time, but I finished The Golden Couple by Sarah Pekkanen and Greer Hendricks, and I really liked it. I gave it 4 stars. So I have not told you anything about it, and I'm not going to tell you a lot about it because it is a twisty domestic thriller, and I didn't realize it doesn't come out until the beginning of March, so another week or two. I got this on all the things. It was on NetGalley Audio. So if you don't have NetGalley, anybody can sign up for NetGalley. They just started audiobooks within the last year, I think. And then it was also on Libro FM ALC program. So if you have 1,000 followers on any platform, you can do that. And it was a book of the month pick. So I had like all these formats to choose from on reading it, and I liked it. So it's about this couple. They appear to be the golden couple. They're like physically attractive, have good jobs, a perfect kid, etc., etc., etc. However, there's some stuff going on. And so the wife meets up with this therapist, and because she had an affair. That's at the very beginning. That's not a spoiler. He thinks he's going for bullying issues with their son, but she actually had an affair. So the rest of the book is trying to figure out, who did she have the affair with? Why? And like this is one of those books where there's not a whole lot of players. There's, I would say, 6-ish characters. And so you know that like one of them is kind of the bad guy. They're all very morally gray, and like they all have secrets, I guess. And so finding out the connections between them is kind of the purpose of the book, and figuring out like whose intentions are good and whose are not, because you can't really trust anybody. And I really like those kind of books. So I'm giving it 4 stars. I enjoyed it quite a bit and would definitely recommend it. So now I'm reading something that Nicole from the Girly Girl Bookworm was talking about. And you guys, I'm months behind. I'm still in Vlogmas videos, watching them and like content creating. I still have my lists of favorite books of 2021. Let me know down below if you are still wanting to see those, because it's almost March and I have not filmed them. So now I'm debating if they're even relevant. But Nicole was talking about this probably back in November, and it's like The Girl I Used to Be, The Girl I Was. I'll put a picture up. And it is about this woman. She just lost her job. She kind of freaked out on her boyfriend, and he was about to propose, and he's like, yo, thanks for saving me from the biggest mistake, because I'm not going to propose. We need to break up. So she just loses everything. And then she wakes up, and it's 2002, and she's back in college, but her younger self is there living it. So she's there as both like an 18 to 20 year old and as a 30 something. And so it's really interesting. I love those like what could have been sliding door kind of situations, but I really don't like her 18 to 20 year old self. She is such a brat, and like these two feel like bickering children, and that's kind of annoying. But overall, I like the concept of the story, and I'm not that far into it, so I'll let you know what I think. I don't know how long this vlog is going to go, but for sure through tomorrow, so I'll let you know what I think. So if anybody laughed while I said I'm going to go into the post office and then do all these things while Jeremy's got the kids at soccer, you would be right. I'm just leaving an hour later. So now I'm going to go home and make lunch and not do anything else. But my books got sent. So, and I met a really nice lady that she's going to visit her grandkids. And so she's sending some stuff like to get there before she does. And it was nice chatting with her. So silver linings. Hey everyone, so it is Sunday and it is beautiful outside. It's like between 50 and 55. Me and Annie are out for a stroll because Ainsley is riding bikes with our neighbors, and Jeremy's cleaning out our garage, which is awesome. So I just figured now would be a good time to get on and update / close out the vlog. So I finished The Girl I Was, and I'm gonna give it probably like a 3.5 stars. I really liked the book. I really liked the premise. I just didn't like how immature our main character was, both like in the present time and in the past. I did think it was fun to go back to 2002 because I was probably 2002. I was probably just about to start high school, maybe. But so a lot of the like pop culture references really hit home for me. I remember those well. So that was fun. And like I liked kind of the conversation again around like, if you could change things, would you, or what would you do? Like if you could go back and have one more minute with somebody, one more day, what would you do? And how would you kind of live? So I really liked that. I really liked the sliding doors trope. So I enjoyed it, but it was a little annoying at times. Then nobody slept well in my house last night. Me, my girls, it was a night. So I listened to all of Raising Worry-Free Girls by Sissy Goff. So this is a Christian nonfiction about raising girls in this world that is full of anxiety and full of worry. I really don't think it had like that much to do. I was trying to Google Sissy Goff, and I don't think she's a parent, and I think that came off multiple times. She's an expert in like child therapy, and worry and anxiety and stuff, but I don't think she's a parent, and that definitely came off a couple times. And I don't think this like was specific to girls in very many ways. And like, I'm not really dogging on it. I'm just saying like, it could just be like children who worry, you know? So I didn't think the gender was necessary, but also, this book, like nonfictions, I love them. But I really respect them more when they are fact and research based and less opinion based. And this one, I definitely got some nuggets of wisdom, and it is geared towards older kids for the most part. My kids are still young, and like their worries are pretty basic. And this was more on the big stuff, like the older kid stuff. But yeah, I didn't appreciate all the opinion and kind of judginess of some things. But maybe 3.5 stars. I'll probably go back to it when I have older kids. Or she referenced a lot of other like nonfiction books about raising kids and stuff, and maybe I'd pick up some of those instead. So that is everything. Thanks for kind of hanging out with me this week. It's been a good one, kind of an anxious one. Speaking of anxious, and like I actually did think about like myself and using the strategies on myself a lot in this book. But yeah, that's about it. So let me know what was the best part of your week. What was the best thing you read? What's the best thing you did? Is it beautiful there? Are you getting snow? What's going on? So chat with you in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.